It all started when Karen, the notorious HOA enforcer in our neighborhood, decided she had a personal vendetta against my family. One sunny afternoon, she crashed her SUV onto my lawn, screaming at me over some imaginary violation. I didn't expect the scene to escalate, but within minutes, the FBI swarmed in, drawn by her erratic behavior, leaving her in tears as she realized she had overplayed her hand. Karen wasn't done. Weeks later, she sent me a fake bill for community damages I supposedly caused. The look on her face when I calmly flashed my federal badge was priceless. She stammered, completely unprepared for someone who could actually enforce the law. Not long after, she called the cops when I returned early from a trip, claiming my cabin was under her control. What she didn't realize was that my entire family had quietly taken over the property while she distracted herself with paperwork, leaving her powerless. Her antics escalated even further. During one visit, a fake HOA contractor crushed my grandfather's leg while attempting to enforce some absurd rule. That's when my cousins rolled in on Harleys, intimidating them enough that they left immediately. Karen herself later tried breaking into my property as if she owned it. The sheriff showed up just in time, ending her game and cementing our side of the law. Then there was the time Karen blocked my dad's critical medication, claiming it violated some HOA regulation. Without hesitation, I called the FBI. She never saw it coming. Her plan to force my wife and grandfather into her nonsensical rules also backfired, as she didn't know my grandfather was a retired major general. Her schemes crumbled under our combined authority. Her most audacious move yet involved trying to abduct my child during a backyard confrontation. But she hadn't counted on a Navy SEAL in the family. Karen left that day with both arms metaphorically and almost literally tied behind her. She even attempted to seize our pool, only for me to dismantle her claim with a single, decisive legal move. When she tried to ban me from fishing on our own lake, I simply reminded her that I owned the shore. Her obsession with control grew more desperate. She attempted to take over my building and later sent her children to trespass in my yard. Every single time, our family's swift legal and tactical responses humiliated her. From calling the cops to enforce her rules to sending hired goons to raid my property, every move she made was documented, exposing her fraud. Karen's escalation reached a dangerous point when she reportedly fired a gun at my wife and grandfather. Unbeknownst to her, I commanded a SWAT team. Her panic upon discovering this was immediate and intense. Even when she tried to claim authority over areas where we weren't even under her HOA, her harassment proved futile. A U.S. Marshal once casually walked out of her 911 call, leaving her speechless. Over time, Karen attempted to manipulate courts and police with fake documents, tried banning our newborn from the community, and even hit me with outrageous fines. Each time, our credentials, military training, and legal expertise dismantled her schemes. When she cut my fence in broad daylight or destroyed my gate, we set traps and recorded every move, ensuring she faced the consequences of her actions. In one final dramatic confrontation, she humiliated my grandfather in the local market, unaware that I owned the place. Every overreach, from sending goons to destroy a barbecue to refusing to move her luxury car, ended in embarrassment and legal defeat. Her attempts to manipulate judges, sabotage utilities, and intimidate my pregnant wife all fell flat once we revealed our positions in law enforcement, the military, and government. By the time it was over, Karen's reign of terror had completely collapsed. She was jobless, publicly exposed, and legally accountable for her repeated harassment. My family, united and strategically prepared, had turned her own obsession with control into a cautionary tale about overstepping boundaries. What started as petty HOA disputes evolved into a saga of resilience, law, and cunning, where every overconfident move she made only cemented our victory. In the end, Karen's obsession with enforcing imaginary rules collided with real authority, and the result was absolute humiliation. My family reclaimed our property, our peace, and our dignity, leaving Karen to ponder how a lifetime of HOA scheming could crumble so completely under the weight of law, family, and a little tactical know-how.